This is video in a playlist. This is the BookTube playlist. And I quickly want to tell you about the best books of 2025. The best play that I read was Arthur Miller, The Crucible. The best poetry I read was Walt Whitman, Song of Myself. The best scary story was The Island of Dr. Moreau by H.G. Wells. Best short story was The Dream Woman by Wilkie Collins. The best read that I had was Farewell to Manza. That was by a Japanese author, Jeannie Wakazuki. She married an American, Houston. That was her last name too, so it's Wakazuki Houston. We got the worst book of 2025 was The Pearl by John Steinbeck. The best book was Les Miserables by Victor Hugo. And the best calm down book, just to chill, is Herman Melville Encantadas. Oh, and the most fucked up book of 2025 was A Train to Pakistan. You know who that's by? Hold on. Kushwant Singh, Sings, Indian author. That was a fucked up book. Okay, so 2026, how's your 2026 going? I am reading quite a bit. I read for 2026 The Ballad of Reading GAOL, but it's spelled GAOL. Looks like gallow, but it's jail. It's a poem by Oscar Wilde. It is a disturbing poem written by a murderer. It did rhyme. The guy was found with the dead body, and he had blood and wine on his hands. There was a doctor involved. The doctor took the side of the murderer, and he blamed the victim for drinking a quart of beer. If you enjoy the words in your poem, like the word noose, burial office, coffin, secret house of shame, that might be the poem for you. I said if you're a goth, that's your recommendation, to read. It's The Ballad of Reading GAOL by Oscar Wilde. Here's a direct quote. All men kill the thing they love. By all let this be heard. Some do it with a bitter look. Some do it with a flattering word. The coward does it with a kiss. The brave man with a sword. Okay, and I read a short story this year, The Lake Gun by James Fenimore Cooper. I definitely enjoyed this one. This was American Lit. This was about a lake in Seneca, New York that makes a mysterious sound that nobody can account for. It was deep, hollow. It resembled the sound of a piece of heavy artillery. There was no satisfactory explanation, but there was plenty local opinions. Some said compressed air escaping from a chasm. Talks about there being pale faces and red faces in the area, and that they had different ideas. They said, I guess the red faces said the lake is speaking to the hills. Talks about the swimming Seneca, which was a cursed Indian chief, cursed for 1,000 winters to swim in the waters of the lake. And it's a tradition that 500 winters are gone by since he was thrown into the lake, and 500 more must come before he will sink. It's the curse of Manitou. So that was an interesting story. I hope that you are having a great 2026 and that you start reading if you haven't started yet, okay?